Good evening, people, and welcome back to Schwarzenegger season, video number 3 from 2000, and it's the 6th day. And this film is set in the future of 2015, where animal cloning is legal, but the 6th day law says that human cloning is not legal. Arnold plays a guy called Adam Gibson. He's a charter pilot with his buddy Michael Rapaport. Got a wife, a daughter, family dog. This family dog dies, and his wife says, go to this place called Repet, where they'll clone your dog for you. They'll clone your cat, your parrot, your hamster, whatever, and bring the dog back. The kid will know no difference because these dogs are no different whatsoever. It remembers everything, but Arnold doesn't like cloning. He doesn't want to have a monster in the house. So he eventually gets this creepy doll, which you see in the thumbnail of this video, which that's weird enough as it is. It's a creepy looking thing. Goes home, rehearses a speech to himself, what he's going to say, and he sees a birthday party being thrown. And there he is in the house with his wife, with his daughter, with his friends. He's been cloned. So now Adam Gibson has got to go out and find out why he's been cloned and how exactly they got all of his DNA stuff to clone him. It's a film that I have always liked, but it's definitely one of his middle of the road films, shall I say. It wouldn't make a top 10 Arnold films for me. It's more, what's the word? Well, it's not exactly serious as a serious topic, because I remember a time when we were cloning, we cloned Dolly the sheep. Do we do cloning? Is cloning a thing anymore? Did anyone give a shit anymore? Seems to have gone quite as a big thing back in the, late 90s, was it? But it's an interesting story with an action hero thrown in who doesn't really have a lot of standout action scenes, doesn't have much comedy. There's a couple of one-liners in there, like when he tells the guy who's in charge of cloning, he says to him, you should clone yourself. And he goes, why is that? So you can go fuck yourself. There are a couple of one-liners, but it's rather toned down. Like Arnold not being completely serious, but not over the top like he has been in many films. Michael Rapaport is fine. Michael Rooker is in this. Terry Crews is in this. Robert Duvall is in this. They've got laser guns, and of course it's 2015, and nothing in this film did we have in 2015. Hard to imagine. We're almost 10 years from 2015. Like Back to the Future, they predicted, hoverboards and all that kind of stuff. We got none of that shit. But it's a solid film. You get 2 Arnolds for the price of 1, which came into it. They meet each other earlier than I thought they did. I just thought like they met at the end somewhere. Spoiler over. And it's solid. It's okay. It's middling. But I do enjoy it. It's 2 hours, so maybe a tad long. Up until a certain point in the film, you are wondering as a viewer, is our Arnold, the one we followed from the beginning, is he the real Arnold? Is he the clone? When they meet, who's who? Who's the clone? Who's what? And I must say, whether it's because I've seen it many times, or it just stuck out like a sore thumb, I think it's quite clear which one is which. And I'm not clever. I don't see anything coming. So the first dozen times I saw it, I probably didn't pick it up. But it felt obvious to me. Because I'd forgotten large chunks of this film. But it seemed kind of obvious. I don't know what that says about anything in particular, but Roger Spottiswoode directed it, who also directed Turner and Hooch, which I've just watched Turner and Hooch off topic for the first time ever, and I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. But anyway, The Sixth Day is solid. I've seen it, people call it, or I've seen it called Total Recall Light, like a light version of Total Recall, because it's not very violent, it's not very bloody, and when people get shot with a laser gun, it goes straight through them. But you know, it's all a bit middle of the road, all of it. Which for any other actor, this would be a good film, but Arnold made so much better that it's just solid. The Sixth Day. Glad I watched it. Hadn't seen it for a while. Was a bit muddled with the ins and outs of it as we got into the story. But that's it. That is the day 3. No, video 3, film 3 done. Comments are welcome.